Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be unboxing the Premium Bandai Master Grade Jesta Cannon. So if you guys didn't see a recent video, I got a couple of kits from Samurai Buyer. This kit, as well as the P Bandai Master Grade Age 2 Special Forces unit, I asked you guys to vote which one you wanted to see reviewed first, and this one won. There were quite a lot of votes for both of them, so thank you, all of you guys who did let me know which one you wanted to see. I will review both of them, of course, so I'll get to the Age 2 kit soon enough, but for now, let's take a look at the Jesta Cannon here. This is obviously just the Master Grade Jesta with the addition of the cannon parts. The box is noticeably larger than the regular Jesta box. The Jesta box is the smaller size. It's like the half-size one, deeper, but it's definitely got a lot of new parts in with this one. So very cool. I really like the look of the Jesta. Obviously, it's a really cool like grunt suit, like super grunt suit, I would kind of call it. And then obviously the addition of the cannon parts just give it that extra bulk if you like really big, bulky, souped up grunt suits. So really cool. Obviously, with this being a P Bandai kit, we've just got the monochrome artwork here on the outside of the box. Nothing really too fancy. On the bottom and top, just the same thing there. And then on the sides, just the name there. So let's get this opened up. And greeted here in the first bag with a nice set of waterslide decals. I did not know that this kit did include waterslide decals, so that's nice. They're nothing really too crazy, just a few logos and some numbers there. Nothing really that special, but it's nice that we've got them. So we'll take a look at everything in a moment. So let's just take a look quick through what we've got here. There's obviously some of the new parts, some of the cannon parts there, and just a whole bunch of gray. Not going to be the most colorful kits. The Jesta as well as Jesta Cannon are both pretty much in just gray scale with a little bit of like blue in there for effect, which you can see there, as well as the sticker sheet there, which is also very, very minimal. We are going to have a small little bit of clear orange there. It looks like maybe for just the mono eye, as well as maybe cameras. I mean the visor and the mono eye, as well as the cameras. Let's go look at the manual here. We have a totally new manual. It's not just the Jesta manual plus an amendments page with the new parts. We've got our whole new manual here for this, so that's pretty cool. Here, as you can see, this is the box art from the front of the box, but now here in color. A little bit of color added to it. And then on the back, we've just got a little guide there, how to apply the decals, and then where all the decals go on the kit. You will obviously have some choices there in terms of the different logos or different numbers that you want to use. And then the painting guide there at the bottom, as well as the painting guide there for the standing pilot figure. All right. Taking a look at the parts list here, with this being a P Bandai kit, as usual, we will have a few parts left over that are not used, and in this case, some pretty interesting ones here. We've got two of the E-Runner, one in gray and one in light gray, and as you can see on the gray runner, we're using all the parts except for the grenades. On the light gray runner, we're using only the grenades and nothing else on the runner, so you'll have all of that, which looks like it's at least the main body parts for the rifle, which is cool. I'm not sure if we'll have more parts of the rifle. It looks like kind of most of the parts for the rifle are on here, so that'd be cool if you will have an extra rifle just kind of left over as extra parts. That's nice. And then here for the G runner as well, we have in two different colors. This would be dark gray and just plain gray. So with the just plain gray, we're only using two parts there just for the side skirt, it looks like. And then that's going to have a lot of leftover plastics. So a fair amount of leftover parts with this kit, which looks like they're just different colors of the same parts. So if you're not painting, that gives you some kind of color options for that if you want to change that up. Anyway, here for the construction, we're starting off with the body, and then going on to the head unit and the arms, left arm, right arm, and then the upper body is done. Onto the waist, and then obviously the legs, left leg, legs are done, and then the mobile suit is done there. And then onto the backpack unit, and the backpack obviously going to be having the new cannon parts added onto there. And then the other weapons we have, it looks like just the kind of the heavy rifle, the regular rifle, as well as the shield. So it looks like we might have two different full-on rifles, or you just have the option of that. And then obviously shield parts, and then just how to mount everything up, all of that, and then connecting it onto an action base. All right, let's get a look at the runners. All right, so here is the foil sticker sheet. As you can see, pretty minimal with just a couple little gray bars there, and then a little green camera sticker, and then a little orange camera sticker there, probably for the mono eye. And then once again, here's the waterslide decal sheet. Some pretty cool Anaheim Electronics logos, Londo Bell logos, EFSF logos there. And then basically just some numbers there across the top. You have some options of that. And then just a small handful of caution markings and kind of standard markings on there. So always nice to have waterslide decals included with the kit. Our polycap runner for the kit is PC130 in standard gray color. And then we have an MP1 runner here of the 1/100 scale articulated hands. I do prefer fixed pose hands myself, but this is what we got with the kit. And then SB1 for our standard clear pink beam saber effect parts. Here we've got runner A, obviously from the original Jesta. This is in 4 colors, though it might not be easy to tell. Obviously a couple of yellow parts there at the bottom, a couple of white parts there at the top. Mostly all in this dark navy color, but then this little section up here is actually in a different color of navy. This is more kind of muted, and this is definitely more blue in color. And then runner B is just some more armor parts and everything here, matching the same color from the main color we saw on the A runner. Runner C here, obviously in a much lighter color of like grayish blue. We also have our pilot figures here, seated and standing. Just some different armor parts for all around there, some parts for the head and everything as well. Runner D here is just in a pretty neutral gray as we're getting into some parts here for the inner frame. Obviously parts there for the legs, the back of the shield, parts for in the torso and under the skirts. And then runner E, also in just standard gray, is some weapons parts, a few more parts there, and if you remember from the menu, we do have 2 of the E runner. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to be using the grenade parts from this lighter gray color, so you'll have a whole bunch of these parts left over, including the main parts for the Jesta's beam rifle there in a light gray color as well. And then runner F1 here, just some more inner frame parts, once again in standard gray. Very nice detail, but overall this does seem to, just by looking at the parts that we have in the box, it does seem to be pretty minimal in terms of the actual number of parts that are involved in the inner frame. It's not a super complicated inner frame by the looks of it, of what I can tell, at least at this point anyway. And then we do have runner F2 as well here. Then we've got runner G, which is just this small little runner with just some more armor parts on there for the feet and other places in this darker blue color. And we've got 2 of this G runner. But then we've got 1 more of the G runner where this whole section is all the same, but we have the addition of this smaller section down here at the bottom as well. Obviously the color this time is different. It's in this lighter gray color. And we also have 2 of this one as well. And then for some last bits of inner frame here, we have runner H1 and then H2, which is a copy of this section here, once again just in standard gray color. And then rounding out the last of our parts from the original Jesta kit, we have runner I1, which is just in plain clear, a couple of parts there. And then runner I2 is in just this clear orange for the visor, and I think these are for the camera parts there for the weapons, I'm gonna guess. But anyway, one thing I forgot to mention about this kit is that I know the kit that does take an LED unit, so I believe this is the neck part, so that the light will be channeled from the neck where the LED is stored in the body, and then the light will be channeled up into the head, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so now on to the new parts for this kit, of which there are 2 runners. The first one here is runner J, a 4-color runner, 1 little dark blue part over there, light gray across the top, a different shade of light gray across the middle, and then just kind of a neutral medium gray there in the center. And then runner K for some more parts in one of the lighter of the gray tones, and that's it. Alright, so there you go. As you can see, quite a lot of stuff in there, and actually it's mostly just original Jesta. I mean, there's not as much really new as I expected in terms of the number of new runners with this kit. It does make sense. I mean, it's basically just a few extra added on attachments of armor and weaponry, but yeah, anyway. So here we have the Jesta Cannon. One thing I did forget to mention when we took a look around the outside of the box is the price. Over here in the corner, the list price for this kit is 5,000 yen. So definitely not too bad, I think, for this larger size box. And by all accounts, this is a really nice kit. At least concerning the regular Jesta, I've only ever heard good things about the kit, so I'm glad to have the chance to build this and share that with you guys. So I'll have the review coming up for you guys next. Again, thank you to Samurai Buyer for sending me this kit to check out and share with you guys. Check the link to their site down below if you're looking for a place where you can buy some different P Bandai kits like this and many other things. You can just kind of peruse around there. They have all sorts of stuff from Japan, obviously. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any other further questions and comments down below. I'll see you in the review. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.